how are you? It's Cyn. Today we're going to be talking about, I don't know, I feel guided to do a celestial transmission video. I feel very phoenix-like today, as you can tell. If you actually like this makeup look, come hither.
No.
Too much hither. Do you like what you see?
Let me smash.
Well, this is the look inspired by a phoenix and transformation.
Wow.
I got this rice hat for, not for my own personal aesthetic purpose, but for a future project which I will be revealing very shortly soon in the near future. So if you want to watch, then subscribe if you like my vibe. Be a sinner. Yeah, I feel like starting off with a celestial transmission message today. It's a full moon and it's going to be a full moon for the next 3 days. So let's work with that energy and see what we have to learn from this moment in time. The intention for today is to deliver effective, it was crackling and popping, to send effective messages out there to those who need it for guidance, and of course those who are in need of my services to find me, in need of my guidance to also find me, and to attract my tribe to bring into our clan here called the Other. Here, come, let me cleanse you. And we're going to take some time to set intentions. Here you go. Got the mic in front of me. ASMR. Not really, kind of a little bit. So in front of you are going to be 2 piles. Take your time to select. You can choose both piles if you wish. Both can resonate with you. And if none of the messages resonate, it may at a later date. Or you are welcome to choose other readings from my channel. Okay, I'm going to use, I feel called to use the Angelarium's art card, year 2, and I'm going to do some messages. Pile 1 messages for the full moon in Sagittarius. Drink water. That's what I'm hearing. Go hydrate yourself. But bless your water first. I'm being told to tell you to set intentions into your water with what it is that you're wanting to bring forth into this new cycle of the full moon. And then drink that. You're going to come across some setbacks and interruptions that you may not be looking forward to, because I'm currently experiencing some interruptions and setbacks that I'm not anticipating in my current filming right now, and I feel like that's like a direct reflection of what's happening in your energy pile 1. You're gonna have to learn to be patient, because there are forces I hear that are actually trying to tilt you and get in your way so that you would give up. Some forces coming in a very petty way. Petty, but you can't put your finger on it, and you can't exactly call someone out or something out or a circumstance out, because it just so happens to fall into place in a way where it's like it just happens to be that way. So it's no one's fault that it turned out this way. Like, they need to be here for a certain reason, because this person needs a help, not because they're purposely trying to be in your way. It's going to be set up that way. But in the bigger picture, something's trying to interrupt you guys, pile 1. So let's see what messages will come up. Oh, you guys saw that, right? It flew out. Well, it's an abstract card. I'll still keep it. It might be a reason. Okay, I'm just going to stop here and go with these messages. You have Angel of Pisces, Barachiel, which is Angel of Lightning. You have an abstract card. And Remiel, Angel of Visions. Remiel, Angel of Visions, the Shepherd of Good Graces, a shining light in the distance, calling us forward into the future. The greener pastures beyond the next hill are hard to see. Sometimes we need reassurance that things will get better. Sometimes something is coming and it's beautiful. Okay. Angel of Lightning, Barachiel says, the rituals Barachiel performed were an object of fascination for both men and angels alike. Despite the widespread appreciation for the fruits of this work to tame the lightning, few volunteered to assist him. Veruca was renowned both for the power he commanded and also his lack of respect for it. His fall was the first proof beyond any doubt that watchers were not complete in their wisdom or their immortality. Angel of Pisces, Veruca. When harm comes to the people, the relationships and the things in our lives, we have to take time to help repair them. It's not easy, but bringing those pieces back together is what we have to be to live a good life. In those moments, we are close to Veruca. Deep down, everyone has a nurturing aspect. Choosing to cultivate it helps bring us closer to our truer selves. There's going to be a push and pull between your need for growth while maintaining and sustaining the connections and the relationships you already have, while fostering and nurturing the new relationships that are about to enter into your life. It's going to be a very delicate and fine balance you're going to have to learn to master, because you're going to need patience for the people from your past and the people who have come from your past, meaning you have met them already before. You're going to have to gain patience for them to be able to adapt with your growth and your expansion. Some people are very closed off to growth. They're holding on a lot more tightly to familiarity, and they might, be a little petty, like the messages I was picking up earlier, because they're resistant to change. But you can't and you shouldn't reject your former connections and your former self aggressively just because they don't fit in with your current mold now. If anything, see it as a form of a reflection of a reminder of where you don't want to be and who you no longer are, rather than you seeing it as a trigger. There is a really strong need for you to aspire to gain new accomplishments within this lifetime and this coming new moon. And there's going to be a lot of boldness and courage coming from within you to aspire and achieve and go after the things you truly want to experience and accomplish within this period of time. And there are going to be people who admire that greatly, and also people who are also equally as intimidated and afraid of failure due to the aspiration of achieving this success. And you're going to have to be patient and understand that not everyone's going to aspire to go for the same things as you, or aspire to reach new heights of goals in your career and many other aspects of your life the way you do. And to be humble, because in this regard the message was a reminder that even watchers were not complete in their wisdom or their immortality. There will be some truth spoken from your former And we're back. I want to get more oracle cards for you, pile of one. Yeah, so there's definitely setbacks because I literally had to spend an hour uploading files from my SD card to make space so I could continue talking to you. So what is it that you have to take care of that you're actually putting to the side? That's probably what you have to address. So I'm going to take out the GRWM Oracle of Emanations, the actual Oracle deck, rather than just the art cards, to get into your... You got the card Angel of Divination, Estibus. Wow, there was one card that I didn't put into the shuffle. Empathy, right hand, empathy. That ties in perfectly with the whole having patience part. I think you're trying to figure out what the next move is, pile one, and you're so fixated on what's the right move that you might be lacking a bit of empathy for those around you, your community. Yeah. Oh, I'm feeling it now. Oh, it's coming through. Your community needs you during this time of full moon, pile one. You want to venture out into the future and to create new possibilities, but you need to bring your community behind. Those are the people from your past and present and possibly future that are coming in. You have to find a way to bridge the connection between your past, present, and your future whenever you're learning and expanding, to constantly keep your community in check so they know what's going on, so they can grow with you, so you don't leave them behind. Or at least if you leave them behind temporarily, at least come back for them. They're like loyal, I'm hearing they're like loyal wolves and dogs. They're like faithful and they're waiting for you to hear back from you. You kind of like left them at home and you went out to venture for new sustenance and new ideas, and it's been a while since they've heard from you and they're getting worried. So this full moon, if it's possible, you should reconnect with your community, or at least make a post, or if you're a public figure like me, you should make an announcement, go live, make content, make a little video exactly like what I'm doing, and let people know what you've been up to. Let people in your life. Or if you have just like a local community and you join a group or something, I'm hearing like a Facebook group or like a local community physically, take some time to go out and see them and spend some time and just reconnect. And these people are a lot more inspired by you and need you to continue being motivated much more than you think. That's beautiful. Let's read what the cards mean for each, okay? So let's read Angel of Divination, Istibus. Angel of Divination, you've called its name and so it has come, but you do not command what is foretold. Istibus can only be an uncertain ally in these mercurial times. Istibus reveals the ever-shifting rhythm of the skies and beckons us to observe the alignment of signs. Something is seen in the clouds, in the leaves, in the shadows, something as glorious as fate. You observe something that could not, must not be real. Curiosity is your call to action. You are compelled to go. Signs: sacred geometry, a cup of tea, a falling star. And then the second card is empathy. Yeah, there is a need to flush out the old, to release the old, and to redefine the old. Things that you can either repurpose or donate or give away or sell, or repurpose or gift. Yeah, there's a calling to release old things in your physical vicinity. I'm like called to give you some feng shui advice. Things that are in your belonging, your usual decor, that are no longer serving you into the person you want to become or the future that you wish to see, you must let it go now. Find a place for it, give it a new home, a new forever home. Give it to a friend that you know has always wanted it and will cherish it, or donate it to someone who will appreciate it just as much, or transmute it. And this will help you shift your external reality to align with your internal reality. You will be amazed, Palawan, how much physical external appearances and presentation affects the emotions and mentality of just even one individual who is observing you. Like, I am learning that through my egoic state now in this phase of my life. You need to watch my latest pick a card video, which is not pick a card video, my latest Get Ready With Me video, where I talk about understanding what it means to no longer be a wallflower and what it truly means to integrate myself into the 3D. You need to watch that. I'm going to put the link in the description box below. Yeah, through this talking with you and through my life that I've been living for the past 72 hours, even this is giving you so much, right? It's like, it's giving you attitude, right? But to me, it's just like, okay, yeah, sure. I just put on a hat and I just drew on my face. But to the observer, yeah, but you drew on your face beautifully. But you put on a very unique pair, like a unique hat of all hats you could wear, right? So there is importance and emphasis and value in the physical material belongings around you, and that's why you should be mindful of what you do with it moving forward and how you utilize it moving forward to adorn, decorate, celebrate the life you're currently living now, and making sure it's aligned with where you want to go and who you currently are. That's so beautiful. Oh. The fourth emanation, Chesed, the hand that embraces the healing tears brought on by the forgiveness of sins. Each kindness repaid in kind. Chessed's force pulls humanity together, allowing peace to exist between us. This is the power to look inside the hearts of those around us and see that we are truly alike. Yes! What did I say about community and bringing everyone together and reconnecting and realigning? Our need for love and kindness is an essential part of our existence and transcends all other differences we might have. Yes. Show your community some love. Why is my head itching? Something's stabbing my head. I didn't feel this last night when I wore it. This is the power to look inside the hearts of those around us and see that we are truly alike. Our need for love and kindness is an essential part of our existence and transcends all other differences we might have. The blue orb's embrace extends across all existence. Chesed is at the very center of the pillar of mercy, defining its core characteristic and forming an extreme opposite to its female counterpart, GRWM. The two arms of the tree extend in opposite direction. Chesed pulls tight so that GRWM cannot push away. This wrestling match cannot be won by either side, yet the struggle itself is meaningful because it is the struggle that defines our morality, found in kindness, charity, and love. Push and pull. The push and pull, the resistance and the contrast. Yeah, it's like you're trying to push. You're trying to push. You're trying to push into the reality that you wish to manifest and create, but your community is pulling you back in because they want to hold you tight, because they don't want to lose you during your transcendence and your ascending and your growth. So, but as they're pulling you in, you keep pushing them away. Don't push them away, Pawan. Push them towards the direction that you're going to as they pull you. So it's like you're bringing them with you. Bring them along with you, okay? So don't feel like your community is suffocating you or preventing you from stepping into the person you wish to become. Rather, allow them the chance and opportunity to understand who you have become. Allow them to go with you. Yeah, and the fact that there's angel divination, a lot of you guys are spiritual practitioners and healers. Welcome. Hi. If you haven't already, come join, be a sinner, be part of the reverse harem. Yeah, so that's why there is a pull. You're growing a lot. And there is I swear that's a moon, right? Can't be an earth. Look, there's a full moon. There's a huge ass moon in the back. And you're expanding your spiritual gifts. And that moon is you. And then your community is like, no, don't leave me. And you're like, no, let me go. But it's not like that. It's more like, don't leave me. You're like, I'm only gone temporarily. I'll come back. I'm coming back. Right? You gotta orbit back around. You gotta orbit. You need each other, right? That was the most grounding intergalactic transmission message I've ever channeled. Let me continue. I feel called to say, if you practice manifestation through the use of crystal grids, by all means do so. If you don't know how to, I'm going to make a video and show you. Yeah! We're going to do arts and crafts together, guys. I'm so excited for like this new, I don't know, this new feature. I feel like I feel new winds blowing into my life. That's the best way I can say it. New wind, newness entering my life. I feel good. And I want to share more with you, and I'm learning how to share more with you. Oh my God, and this is probably a mirror reflection of how you're feeling, Pawan, of how you're learning new ways to connect with the community in ways you didn't allow yourself or even perceive how to before. Yeah. Yeah, you are the shelter for many people. They need you. Don't forget that, okay? Be soft on them. Be patient with them as you hold space for yourself at the same time to grow. You don't have to push people away just because they don't immediately understand you right away. You just accept the fact that they don't, and that's why they're learning from you. You're holding space for yourself so you can expand and just understand they're not quite there yet. But they love you and they're loyal to you, and they will stay and they will observe you and slowly integrate and adjust to the vibration and frequency that where you're at. That is amazing. Alright, Pile 1, I hope you enjoyed your full moon transmission intergalactic celestial reading. If you want to follow me into Pile 2, you're more than welcome to. If you want a personalized reading or to check out my clothing store online shop, you're welcome to check it out at www.verucacyn.com. And I'll see you in the next pile or the next video. I love you. Alright, Pile 1. I meant Pile 2. Oh, you must be Pile 1 coming to Pile 2. Hi. Pile 2, let's get on with your reading for your intergalactic intuition, celestial messages for the new moon. Another message for pile 2. Oh, that just flew away. Messages for pile 2, please. Okay. I'm using year 1 of the Angelarium's art cards to channel. So you've got Angel of Ruin, Asbiel, and Sahakyo, Angel of the Sky, and Angel of the Sky twice. Okay, you're getting the same messages twice. Something's going on. That's really important that you need to know. Look at the, listen to the ambulance going off too. Something's urgent. Something's urgently calling you in this new moon. Asbiel, Angel of Ruin. I'm going to pull you closer. We're going to have some intimacy. I was wrong. I opened the gate to what I shouldn't contain. We can still mend this. Aww, there's some sort of regret going on here. Angel of the Sky, the shield bearer and gatekeeper who stands outside of the portal between the Angelarium and the rest of existence. Sahakil blesses and protects us. A benevolent figure without equal in its compassion. That which is vulnerable needs to be protected. This angel stands in defense of what's precious. Does the second card say the same thing? Nope, it says something different. This scholar fashioned wings of his design and leapt from the citadel, drifting amid radiance toward injury and fame. I just got goosebumps. You need to, pal 2, you need to check out my latest pick a card on how to deal with fame. I'll link it in the description by your pile. What bondage is weight? Even in burial we ascend. Oh, I feel emotional. I'm having a hard time picking up what I put down. Are you having a hard time picking up what you put down? Or are people around you having a hard time picking up what you put down? Maybe what you put down is too heavy for people to pick up. Yeah, you really gotta check out that reading after this reading about how to deal with your fame. I think, yeah, I'm not gonna say more. You choose your pile. You'll be led to choose the right pile. I'm hearing that you're airing out your dirty laundry. You're opening up your wounds for everyone to see, and that's great, but at the same time it can get reinfected because of that if you're exposing it to the wrong people. You opened a gate that you regret opening, but then there's a gatekeeper that's protecting what's precious. So you open the gate and you regretted it, and then there's a gatekeeper that's protecting what's precious within that gate that's opened. Damage control, I'm hearing. And then now there's this whole need of creating wings to leap, to drift amid radiance towards injury and fame. There is a really strong cry for being acknowledged and seen, but to the point of your expense. This new moon, you did something to garner attention and you quickly regretted it because it backfired and it didn't go the exact way you hoped. Your guides are protecting you. It's 606 as I'm saying this right now. So it's like as above, so below. 6 plus 6 is 12, is 3. Collaboration, body, mind, and soul. You need to realign your body, mind, soul this full moon, pile 2. And you gotta listen to pile 1. You gotta listen to, you got your homework carved out for you, okay? You gotta listen to this. After this, you gotta go back to pile 1, hun, okay? And then after that, then you gotta go listen to pick a card, how to deal with fame. You got 3 things to listen to because you got some messages. Yeah, you have to realign your body, mind, and soul so that you're no longer in conflict with yourself and within your aspirations and the priorities of what it is that your core values are versus a temporary want, right? There's a difference between a want and a need. That is something I came into clarity and I learned from with a new spiritual friend I crossed paths with recently, and they redefine that for me in a way that I've never seen before. You know, like universe provides you what you need, not what you want. And we often forget that when we think that things aren't going our way or we're worried that we won't be taken care of or looked after. but we are given what we need, and we still have what we need. If you take a look around you, you have your existing fan base that loves you. You have all the work that you've carved out and the path you've paved in front of you. You have accomplished and established a presence from all those times before. It's not going to go away. So there is a sense of fear that you need to release moving forward, that you're always going to, and as I'm saying that, I'm staring at my shelf where I posted this little sentence to remind myself, saying slow progress is better than no progress. You need to realize that slow and steady wins the race. Like the tortoise and the hare, the story of the tortoise and the hare. You know about that story? If not, I'm gonna get you to watch that little story too. There's a moral in that, you know. If you burn bright and burn fast, you burn twice as much, you burn out, right? But if you keep momentum, stay consistent, and work on your self-discipline and your perseverance, and have it define you as a character of who you are, it's going to become part of your life, no longer something you have to achieve and aspire to work so hard for. It's part of your momentum, it's part of your truth, and it's part of your reality, and it's part of your being, right? Make it into who you are rather than forcing it. So there's a sense of falsehood here with maybe perhaps the identity you're identifying with to the public. You don't feel like it matches, or you feel like you're forcing it. Maybe there needs to be some realignment to see why you chose that identity in the first place. And instead of letting it go and being like, oh yeah, that's not who you really are, and you should step into who you truly are and let go of that fakeness of who you are. That's not necessarily true. Sometimes, and a lot of the times, when we create an image or a facade, or I'm hearing these words, I don't personally believe that's the case, but these are what I'm guided to tell you. When you're creating this masquerade, I'm hearing, of someone you believe you want others to perceive you as, because that's what you believe is lovable or likable or appreciated, or someone to be admired and loved and respected. Oftentimes that's a direct reflection mirror of the true self of our potential, of what we aspire to become. So it's not that this person you fabricate is not you and not who you are. It's who you truly feel you are inside, and you're having trouble connecting with it on a physical level and grounding it from the conceptual and ideation aspect into the physical. And so you feel that you have to do such a drastic jump to represent yourself in that way. Now is the time to start reflecting on how you could take small steps to become more like that individual. So I'm hearing like, oh, I need to use filters, and I have to like Photoshop myself, and like I have to do my makeup to look a certain way to feel like that's who I really am, otherwise I won't be me. No, you don't need to feel like when you don't have the makeup, that's not who you are. That's who you are, and the person who's not wearing makeup and the person who's not dressed up is still also who you are. Both facets are true. It doesn't have to be one or the other. Both are true. There are many sides of who you are. There are many sides. It's not just filtered to one. And people who don't understand that, well, you know, you can't control how other people feel about you. You can't control how other people perceive you. What you can control is how you feel about yourself and how you choose to present yourself. So another suggestion I'm also hearing too is like, if you really feel like you don't look like the type of person you are, let's just say your weight wise, you feel like you're not this curvy, I'm hearing 200-pound beauty, but you associate more with like a weightlifter and strong and like lean woman. Okay, I'm back. That was a lot of setbacks. Yeah, so I would heavily suggest you to start considering the possibility, if you can afford it, that maybe plastic surgery is something that you've always wanted, and to not deny yourself to feel like it's a bad thing. Just know that once you do that, that's going to be a permanent decision from what I understand. I don't know a lot about plastic surgeries. That's why you should consult with someone who is there for your best interests, like a family doctor or loved ones or best friends, or if you have a lover, to and talk with family and close friends that you trust about this. Yeah. Okay, let's move forward. Angel of Night, Lelio. What does it mean? A fleeting spirit who dances across the sky, beautiful but aloof. Stars fill the tresses of Leliel's hair. The night passes whether we are lost to quiet murmurs of sleep or staring out at a darkened expanse of sky. For everything you see, there are 1,000 things unseen. You witness the glimmer, the gleaming of what is truly there. Leliel passes from star to star, filling the night with light. One would think that darkness, Leliel's realm, however, it is starlight that heralds night's arrival. Star bright, stars light, dance on and on across this night. What lullabies await us? What glimmering night charms will Leliel hang upon the sky for all to see, for all to dream? Signs, wind, shearcloth, the moon. Yeah, all the things you see, there are everything you don't see. All the things you present, there are also things you don't present, right? And that's okay. But also things that you do see, like how you present yourself. The part that's unseen are the parts of the steps and the lifestyle and the choices an individual takes to become that way genuinely. So let's just say, instead of feeling like you might have imposter syndrome, very severe imposter syndrome. Let me pull some cards on how you can remedy that, because I already shared the remedies that for you to start taking steps to integrate what is unseen about a character or the characteristics or the personality of the individual that you're aspiring to become. So if it's like a person who's very strong and athletic, then the things that are unseen is that this individual works out and goes to the gym and eats in a way that's very conscious to feed their muscles or fuel their muscles, right? These are things that you don't see. You just see the results of it. Yeah, you definitely need to watch Pile 1, because there's a lot about physical world and understanding how the physical is tied with the intangible, like the physical is with the invisible. And a lot of the things you need to start acknowledging now is to acknowledge the invisible, the things that are unseen, that takes you to inspires you to take the steps to be bringing things into the physical. So in this aspect, you're bringing it into the physical very successfully. You're getting fame, but you do feel like you're getting it with a cost, with a price. So the difference of how you can change that without it feeling like a constant sacrifice every single time is that when you make your choices, you make it with the intent of doing it genuinely, wholeheartedly, and understanding that it is authentically your choice. It is who you are. If you feel like you're still leaping and you're trying to be this person you're not, and you feel like you're a fake, there is a sense of self-sabotage and a rejection within yourself that you don't feel like you're good enough to become the individual that you aspire to become, right? So let's bridge that gap tonight at this full moon. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock right now. Sun's going down, my light's going down, and we're talking about the night. Yeah, it's like sun's going down. So it's like curtains going down on this chapter of your life where you feel like that's who you're not really truly are, and to close that chapter, end that scene for like performance and drama, you know, like end of scene 1, start of scene 2, okay? So we're gonna pull cards for scene 2. What does pile 2 need to know for scene 2 in accordance to stepping into their authentic self and integrating it without holding on to the sense of self-sabotage and imposter syndrome? Wow, I swear I shuffled the cards already. You got empathy, right hand. Chesed, same card as pile 1. Oh, okay, let's see. The 4th emanation, the hand that embraces, the healing tears brought on by the forgiveness of sins. Each kindness repaid in kind. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. I know exactly what this message is for you. It's different from pile 1. Chesed's force pulls humanity together, allowing peace to exist between us. This is the power to look inside the hearts of those around us and see that we are truly alike. Our need for love and kindness is an essential part of our existence and transcends all other differences we might have. The blue orb's embrace extends across all existence. Chesed is at the very center of the pillar of mercy, defining its core characteristics and forming an extreme opposite to its female counterpart, GRWM. The 2 arms of the tree extend in opposite directions. Chesed pulls tight so that the GRWM cannot push away. This wrestling match cannot be won by either side, yet the struggle itself is meaningful because it is a struggle that defines our morality, found in kindness, charity, and love. So in your case, pile 2, the feminine energy of GRWM is pulling close and you're trying to push it away, your chesed, So you would be the masculine. You're forcing it away. Your femininity, your female energy is trying to pull you close. What is female energy? Receptivity, creativity, acceptance, passiveness, flowing, grace, surrender, softness. And you are rejecting the surrender. You're rejecting the receiving. You're rejecting the ability to accept and receive and surrender. Surrender what? Reject what? Receive what? Yourself, your truth, your identity, your heart's desire, your own perception of how you see yourself. You're rejecting that because you're disconnecting and putting on a pedestal way far above you, thinking that it's too good for you. That's what's happening. But it's calling you forth. That's why you're so grasping hard onto this. That's why you're working so hard to achieve this fame, projecting this image towards the public to gain acceptance, because that perception is who you are inside. That's how you truly feel inside. That's how you what you desire inside. And that what you desire desires you. What you're looking for also is looking for you. It's never without. That's how law of attraction works. Don't listen to those who say, oh, you're being fake, you're trying to put up a face. Those people are mirroring back to you the inner saboteur in you. The part of you that doesn't feel like it's really you. That's why you're feeling awkward and you're clunky about it. Just accept it. Allow it to settle. Allow the dust to settle. Allow aspects of who you are, truly, that you aspire to be, to integrate with who you currently are. Allow that to melt together. And find your way slowly, organically, over time as it unfolds, to step more and more true into that person that is already who you are. It's your higher self. It's your final form of who you truly want to present yourself in the world. Allow that to naturally integrate step by step, day by day, action by action, intention by intention. Each movement along the way to become you. So you may not feel as graceful as that person that you have fabricated and you're projecting towards. It's okay. Behind the scenes, when others don't see the things people don't see, work on that. Work on integrating that into who you are and accepting it and believing that's who you are and that you deserve it. And that you can feel second nature to it. And each time you present yourself to the world, it'll become more and more true. Because you internally are accepting yourself more and more each time. That's the difference. Is that not amazing? I think that's amazing. I got so loud there. But I certainly hope that message helped you out too. If you would like further insight and guidance from me, you're more than welcome to book a personalized reading from me. Or you want to shop on my clothing store and stuff online on my online shop, you can visit my website. All of it is down below at www.verucacyn.com in the description box. And I appreciate you and I love you. Check out Pile 1 and then check out Pick a Card for how to deal with your fame. And then watch the tortoise and the hare story, okay? I love you. And I'll see you in the next video. Here's the video. Go take a look, okay? Bye.